Hello everybody and welcome to the Aurora Racing League. We are here for the Italian Grand Prix in Monza. Obviously to match the real life with Monza, because they are racing at Monza this weekend for regular Formula 1. So let's get to it. 10 drivers today, and we've got a bit of a wet qualifying to start with. So that's going to be interesting. Who's out on first? Looks like a Mercedes is out first. I should probably get the track map on. That's wrong button. We got a Mercedes. We got CL Fan and Lightning out on the track. So it says we've got a bit of a wet qualifying here. Not sure if it's going to be dry for the race. I hope somebody in the game comes into chat and tells me, because otherwise I will not know. But let's go on board with the Mercedes driver as they're coming into the Ascari chicane. Up to the Parabolica around the last corner for CL Fan to start their lap. If they did, they would have had it. They just had a massive slide there. So here we go then. So CL Fan starting their first lap, and looks like Dolph is just coming out of the pit, so they'll have to make sure they keep out the way for the Mercedes. Down into the first chicane they come. Little late on the brakes, and it's a validation to start for them. So now we go on board of Lightning, who I believe this is their first race today for the Aurora Racing League. I do believe. So we've got a debutant here. I think we also have the Mercedes Scuderia, who's also a debutant as well today. So we'll keep our eye on Lightning as they're coming into the second of the 3 chicanes on this track. As he comes down to both Lesmos. 1 and 2. Yellow flags in sector 3. Oh, we've got the Ferraris following each other. Oh, little wide there from Lightning on the exit of Lesmo 2, so he's invalidated. That is unfortunate. Next one on a lap would be, I believe, the Ferrari duo. Looks like Rayner's the lead Ferrari of this duo. Rayner and Lucas. Unless Isaac is also on a race, we'll have a quick look by lap. Let's get that one on. Isaac's on lap, being followed by both Ferraris. Oh, big slide out of the first Lesmo there, but still managed to keep it valid. Oh, but onto the grass in the round at Lesmo 2. They're still going, but that's their lap in the bin. As now the Ferrari Rayner is going to go through. It looks like Isaac has just bailed out of the lap, so we'll go on board now with the Ferraris. As Rayner coming into the Ascari chicane, followed by his teammate. His team is probably getting big slipstream from this Ferrari. Oh, very close to invalidating there for Rayner. I think Lucas did invalidate there. We'll have a quick check. No, Lucas is still on a lap. But Rayner going up to the Parabolica. Looking nice and tidy through the long right-hander there. And then up to the line. What's it going to be? It's a 29.8. And then a teammate goes 3 times faster. I believe we've got, that's Mona next coming across the line. 30.5. Isaac's got pit, so I believe the next person to cross the line will be Dolph. Nate's only just come out of the pits. Dolph is being followed by Lightning. Lightning's on a new lap as well. Go on board with Dolph. See them come across the line. What's it going to be? Fastest at 28.5. Lightning across the line. Goes fastest 27.2. What? Lightning just goes a full second faster. Now go right on board with Gazelle, who's just gone through Ascari, coming up to the Parabolica now. Oh, a little slide there from Gazelle there. Kind of keep it together. Up to the line. Looks like a bit of a slow lap from Gazelle, but it's 30.8. It's not the slowest, because the slowest goes to C Alfan. Also, we'll go right on board with Nate as they will probably start their lap. Well, as we've got the Aston coming up to the final corner now. That McLaren's going to have to get out the way unless they're on a lap. Nate is about to start, and Isaac and Mercedes Scuderia are both in the pits. I think Mona's going for another lap then. Nate's going to get some nice toe here then from the McLaren. Good nice and oh, bit of a slide there looked like it there from Nate. Praying that it's dry in the race for them. Find out about 11 minutes time. Isaac's come back out the pits. Oh, and there we go. Coys is here. Coys has joined. Coys is late. But Coys. Hello, Kay. Nate's not even catching Mona. Yeah, they're catching slowly. Nate must not be very confident in the wet. Here we come to the last Parabolica. Round the last corner. Up to the line for the Aston. What's it gonna be? It's a 29.3. Just 2 tenths faster than Mona, who they are following. P5 for the time being. What leader? This is qualifying at the minute. This is qualifying. So at the minute, Lightning is a full second faster than Reyna. Up, Dolph's just put in a new faster lap. Dolph back into P2 with a 27.6, which is 4 tenths off of Lightning. What do you mean? Like, who's the leader in a championship? Is that what you mean? I wouldn't know without looking at the standings. I'll give it a quick look on my phone. So just give me 1 minute. I'll give you a quick look because I don't wanna tab out. Who's on a lap so you can watch them? I assume Isaac's probably on a lap. Isaac's probably on a lap. Tier 1 results and standings. When my phone decides to work like this. Oh no, it isn't Lightning's debut. Lightning raced it. Lightning raced, what was it? Oh, he raced at Zandvoort. But only 5 people rested in Zandvoort. Right. Championship leader currently for Tier 1 is Rasmussen Klapnen. Klapnen. I can't fucking know. Oh, crap. Yeah, it still is Rasmussen. It's still Rasmussen. It's Rasmus by 20 points. But Rasmus's not racing today. So if Reina can win today, Reina would be the new championship leader. Then it is Koi's, Gazelle, then Dove is your top 5 in the standings. Why did you then, KN? Why did you leave? That's my question. Couldn't race anymore. Ah. That's a shame. So I say we need some more races in this league. Like, I've only got 11 today. Like we should like have a full grid, but people are just not showing up. Both the Ferraris are out again. Oh, the track is definitely improving. Because Lightning's just gone almost a full second faster than what they did before. Lucas is into P2. So it's... So Reina's invalidated. Lucas is also invalidated. Boys is out on track. Boys is... As for some reason, Koi showed up like 10 minutes late. Boys around the last corner. Is this an improvement for them? It's a 3/10 improvement, which puts them into P3 for the time. Oh, and Mercedes Scuderia goes up to 5th. Got into pits to see if Reina can improve. Reina will want a good result today, obviously being currently P2 in the driver's standings, only 20 behind Rasmus. Crying out loud, I can't speak to them. It's probably because I got blocked nose, and so sometimes when I talk, when... Right. So... We'll want to try and get up the grid. Let's see if they can improve. They're currently 2 seconds off the pace. Lightning. Here they come round the parabolica up to the line. What's it going to be? It's P2 with 26.9. 4/10 off of Lightning. Anyone up? The McLaren is invalidated. But the other McLaren started a lap. Boys improves up to P3. 27.1. 2/10 off of Reina. Up on best. There's Garage Chicane. Up to the parabolic. Second half improvement puts them to P6. pace there. Looks like the series of hopeless Ferrari fans going in the B. Like I'm on a push lap here. Just under 2 minutes left of the session. If you want to get another lap in, probably now time to leave. As I believe we've got well, we have an Aston Martin facing the wrong way with some severe wing damage, so whichever Aston that is, they are probably out of the session. Oh, mate. That kind of sucks for Nate. I think Rain has just left it a bit too late to go out, I think. Rain is going to get round in time. Isaac improves. Oh, it's oh, but Isaac's invalidated, so Isaac is not going to improve. They will stay at the back as we go on board with Lightning, who's currently sat on provisional pole as they have started a lap. Big question is, will Rayner get round? Rayner's on the last corner now. That clock, hold the ticket down. Oh, yep, Rayner gets to do another lap. And Isaac does as well. But Coys and Nate are done. Coys left it late and it's not happening. So checker flag has fallen. Dove goes up to P2 as they've just crossed the line. Only a 10th off of Lightning. Next one across the line will be the Mercedes of CL Fan, who's being followed by Mona. CL Fan up to line, doesn't look like they're improving. Full second down. Mona doesn't improve either. Gazelle's also crossed the line. Not really improved that much. So we're now pretty much waiting for Lucas. Probably no. Next one. Oh no. Lightning's just giving up on our lap. Okay then. So we'll go on to Lucas, who's the next across the line. Lucas around the last corner. Up to a line for the Ferrari man. How much improvement is going to be? It's provisional pole by 5 tenths, 26-0. Mercedes across the line. P4 they go. Next will be Rayner. Currently P5. Up to line for Rayner. Provisional pole 25-7. 1.1 improvement. And Isaac was the last one across the line. Don't know what Isaac did, but Rayner takes provisional pole. Takes pole position. Right, so Rayner takes pole for the Italian Grand Prix. Yep, Ferrari won. Very good. Oh, since you're here then, Lucas, is it raining for the race as well, or is it dry race? Oh, because it's also not even going to tell me where everyone... It's not even going to show me the qualifying results. Ah, that's annoying. What, first part, what, wet? Oh. So it does... So the rain goes away towards the end then, does it? So it starts off wet, then gets dry. Good start. But someone will need the qualifying because for some reason I think it's a spectator bug where I don't see the classification for qualifying. I think it's only wet. I don't think so. I don't know. Lucas says the first part's wet, so it is bucketing down. So it'll be about 27 laps, something like that, as we go for a formation lap. There's your grid then. So it's a Ferrari 1-2, then Lightning, Dolph, Mercedes Scuderia, Poise, Mona, Gazelle, CL Fan. Isaac did improve in the end to 11th, 10th, and Nate starts at the back. So here we are then for the Italian Grand Prix. It'll be half distance, so it'll be about 27 laps, I think it is. It'll be a 27 lap race. There's about 4 chicanes on this track. So not 4, 3. Like Monza is one of the fastest tracks on the calendar, as Rayner's just showing off his drifting skills. So just going around now for the formation lap, as the drivers try to warm up their tyres, so they can eventually get this race on the way. I should probably got my phone out and actually had a look at the Monza track and got some stats for it while they're doing for. Oh well. I'll do it for the next week's race. Can't remember where it is without looking, but we'll look after. As the drivers are now all coming through the Parabolica, final corner of this circuit. 11 corners on this track. So 5, that's about 6 rights and 5 lefts. But anyway, here we are with the drivers lining up on the grid. Nate is miles behind for some reason. Don't know why Nate is miles behind. Don't get bad camera angle. No, it's not there. It could be better. Obviously now we're just waiting for Nate to line up on the grid. Here we go then. 5 lights. 4, 5 lights are on. And out and away we go for the Italian Grand Prix. And it looks like it's a decent getaway from both the Ferraris as it looks like it's a terrible start for Lightning as they've gone backwards a little bit. People are sliding all over the place at the back. So both the RV cabs are not having a good start. Dolph's just cutting the entire first chicane. We've got a lot of people hitting each other at the start. It looks like Isaac picked 10 seconds for corner cutting. Dolph picked up 3. But it's a good getaway for both the Ferraris, as it is still a Ferrari 1-2 followed by Dolph. And then Lightning's also keeping up with him, and then both the McLarens are keeping up. And then Coy's has just gone backwards. Coy started P6, is down in P9. As obviously Isaac leads that group. These guys are all together. Looks like Dolph is struggling a bit better, but looks like Luke is going faster than Rayner. Will Luke go for the move of his teammate? No, he will not. And it looks like further back, Nate has got past Coy's. And it looks like Gazelle's gone around the outside of Isaac. Gazelle up into 7th. Isaac is off the road, so Nate should get a free place there. A change of the lead between the Ferraris, by the look of it. But as we look further back, Coy's has just dropped even more back. And P10, I'm pretty sure CL Fan has wing damage, so they'll probably pit. Lucas's swap of the lead. But all these guys are just together, so we'll go back up to leaders. As it's still a Ferrari 1-2, with Lucas leading Reina. Dolph in P3 with a penalty, which I don't know if I look at that removed. Lightning in P4 after losing place to Dolph. Then both McLarens seem to be dropping off the front pack here, but they have like a 3-second gap between Nate in P7, who's got past Gazelle. And both Koi's and CL Fan are into the pits. I wonder what tyres they're putting on, as Nate has picked up 3 seconds. Wrong button. So Nate and CL Fan are just miles behind. Probably both got wing damage. Gazelle's dropped right off the back of Nate, who's now starting to catch Mona. Then Mona's dropped almost 2 seconds off their teammate, who's dropped 2 seconds off the front 4. Looks like Lucas is somewhat almost got a full second to his teammate, and then his teammate has a full second to Dolph behind, and Lightning is all over the back of Dolph here as they're going around the Parabolica. Looks like Lightning was trying to get the move done. Right on board here. Oh, Dolph also has picked up wing damage, so I don't know when that has happened, but Dolph has wing damage. So that'll explain why Lightning is able to get back ahead, go a bit ahead. So Dolph probably got that wing damage probably at the start of the race, but it does not seem affecting him one bit. Looks like now Lightning's like all over the back of Reina. Person in second in the championship is struggling a little bit here. Struggling to keep up with their teammate. Looks like Lucas likes the rain better than Reina. Like Lightning's just all over the back of the Ferrari. We'll have to see if they make a move soon. Like, out of everyone in the field, this is the closest battle so far. Oh, this is a nice helicopter shot, this is. Oh, Ray's made a small mistake. Lightning's got a better run. Looks like Lightning might get up into P2 just before the thing. Oh, we've got problems further back, as one of them, McLaren's, is all off the road. But it looks like Lightning has got the move done up into P2. Just now nicked ahead of Reina. This is putting a dent in Reina's championship lead. Championship. It looks like it was Mercedes Scuderia that has had a spin, has dropped behind their team and Nate, but is ahead of Gazelle, who's somehow caught back up to Nate. And Nate is all over right on the back of Mona. But I assume Gazelle caught up because of all the thing. Looks like now Lightning will try to catch up to Reina's teammate Lucas. Obviously, Reina's hoping they can keep with Lightning. As I'm now going to go further back to where Nate and the McLarens are, and Gazelle, because these guys have caught up to each other. Got a nice little train here of 4 cars. Oh, bit of a slide there for the Mercedes. For Mercedes Scuderia. Oh, bit of a slide there for Gazelle in the background. They've dropped a bit of time there. They're right on board of Nate, because they'll probably want to try and get past Mona as fast as possible. Because they're definitely looking faster than Mona. Looks like Mona had a small slide there. It looks like it, because Nate's going for the move. Past Mona, up into P5, goes to Aston Martin. Up into P5 now. Oh, and I'm missing this. Oh, Lightning's out. What's happened to Lightning? What's happened to Lightning? Oh, he's just retired in the pits. Why is he retired in the pits? But Mona's got a decent run here on Nate here. Oh, later on the brakes for Mona. Up the inside Side by side, these two are for P4. But looks like Nate's going to get the power down faster. But looks like Mercedes, but no, Mona's still there. Mona is still there for battling for P4. But they're still side by side as they come into the second of chicane. Nate's making a few mistakes. Got the place back. So after all that battling, oh, Gazelle's gonna send one. Gazelle's gonna try and send one up the inside of Mona's teammate there. Tries it, but didn't get it. But might try again as we go down into Ascari. Side by side they are. Looks like Gazelle has got the move done. Yep, Gazelle now up into P6 past the McLaren. So I wonder what happened to Nate then, because Lightning went into the pits and just retired. So I wonder what happened to Nate. It looks like Gazelle's now found some pace all of a sudden, because they're now hassling the other McLaren of Mona now. Will go on board as he's already got the place. Gazelle already up the inside of Mona as Mona's trying to take the place back up on the straight. But looks like the other McLaren's on the inside of Gazelle, and Gazelle lost 2 places. And Mona later on the brakes gets the move back into P5. So Gazelle trying to take 1 place has ended up losing 2. But looks like Gazelle's got a better run off out of the chicane, with Coy setting the new fastest up of the race. Gazelle looking to go down the inside. Hopefully they'll be maybe later on the brakes. Nope, they brake early, because it wants to show where the McLaren was going. So while these guys are fighting, Nate up ahead is just sailing away. God, these guys are giving me so much action. I don't even need to look at the front lot. Then again, there's 3 seconds between Lucas and Rayner. There's 2.5 between Rayner and Dov. There's then 10 seconds back is Dov's teammate Nate. Mona's then 2.5 seconds off of Nate, who's then got their own teammate for company, and then Gazelle just behind, as Gazelle's a little bit off the road there. Probably warning going to Gazelle's way for that. Isaac's about 11 seconds behind this slot. Poise is catching Isaac at a really fast rate. The gap is almost at 9 seconds between the V-Carb and the Red Bull. And then CL Fan is 14 seconds behind Coys. But like the best battle right now is these. Looks like the McLarens might go for the switcheroo. Merc looking to go down the inside of the teammate into turn 1, but nope, fought against it. But they might have a better exit than their teammate. Yep, better exit than their teammate on the power. Going on the wetter line than the drier line. Will they try it on the brakes? Nope, they thought better of it. But with them up, but now Nate is like 3.5 seconds up the road now. So I think Nate's penalty is not going to matter. Because let's have a look at the penalties. So Isaac's got 10, CL Fan's got 3, and then both Astons have 3. Oh, Gazelle a little bit wide there off the second Lesmo. Nate's made up 7 places in this race, by the way. Nate started dead last. Wrong button. Nate started dead last. Oh, and that's a big mistake for McLaren driver there, as Gazelle's now all over the back of them. Will they try and make the move down into the Parabolica, as Isaac's picked up another 3 seconds? Nope, Gazelle thought better of it. That was a nice helicopter shot. It looks like they're trying to get the power down early. Looks like they might try and make the move down into turn 1. The McLaren is kind of weaving across the road there. Nope, Gazelle thought about it on the brakes, but nope, not quite there. See if they get the power down out of the corner better than the McLaren. Ooh, does it look like gets a little bit on the grass there. Oh, and the McLaren picks up 3-second time penalty there. That last corner cut there. So obviously clear as day from Gazelle behind. As Gazelle was like all over the back of them but couldn't get the move done because he was so slow in that corner. Let's see if and obviously now the Mercedes Scuderia has dropped off of Mona a little bit. See if Gazelle can catch back up, but now Gazelle's lost a little bit of time to him as well. I wonder what's happened here then. As Lucas has set the new fastest lap of the race, 1:31.9, and I'm just wondering, when is this rain gonna die off a little bit? It is still hammering down. This wet weather is just causing issues, and then obviously, Boys has just now passed, easily got past Isaac in the 8th, and now they'll be probably looking to catch Gazelle. Oh, the McLarens are side by side, but says, well, now I'll let Mona keep it. So Mona's still in P5, just by the McLaren team, and they've comfortably dropped Gazelle. Gazelle's now at a whole second behind of these now. Yeah, somehow go back in second. Oh, Isaac's now picked up another 3-second time penalty. And another 3 seconds for completely corner cutting. This man's going to end up getting DQ'd if he keeps corner cutting like that. Holy moly. Oh. Oh. Isaac is just... I'm sorry, what has Isaac just done? I'm sorry. Isaac just cut across so many corners and just took Coys out. I wish I was watching that on stream. But I think what I saw from the mini-map, Isaac cut across several corners there, crashed into Coys, took Coys out, but then got 0 repercussions for themselves. What? They still have a whole front wing! And Coys is out! What the frick? Oh. One of McLaren's into the pits after 9 laps. I wonder if this is to maybe go on to the Inters? Oh, Lucas gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Oh dear, that's unfortunate for Lucas. Oh, he's probably kicking himself for that. So Isaac has picked up 39 seconds of pens. What? I wish I caught that on stream, because if I did, that would have been an instant boot. Because we do not think... Nate's also picked up a drive-through. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, what the heck is this? Gazelle's got past Mona. When did that happen? Unless Mona just got caught out by this virtual safety car ending and Gazelle just took advantage. But that is a shame. Yep, so Lucas into the pits serving a drive-through. Hopefully they should easily come out ahead of Nate. Well, and these two as well for Gazelle Mona, because Nate will have to also come into the pits. You do get free. You don't have to take it for 3 laps, but Lucas is probably saying, "I'll take it now. Better take it now than later." He comes out right behind Nate, so we'll go on board these. Lucas will surely get past Nate pretty quickly, as I am going to go have a quick look at Discord. Just to see if Boys is angry. Because it would not surprise me if Coys is a bit angry for what just happened. Lucas has quickly got past Nate. Almost grabbed him by 2 seconds. I'll say, oh, Isaac is taking somebody else out. Tried to. So Isaac is now out of race, caused a full-blown safety car. So Nate will have to wait until after the safety car now to take that drive-through. But Isaac is just taking somebody else out. So safety car's been called out. I assume people coming to pit and stuff. I have to tab out a second. Do it this way. I have to just deal with somebody on board. Well, because we do not condone that behaviour. Oh, Nate has picked up another drive-through for speeding under the safety car. Oh dear, Nate. Oh. Has been. This was this Isaac racers taking out Koi's and tried taking out somebody else but failed. Crashed themselves. I don't know what happened to Lightning because Lightning just retired and also for some reason left the server. So I don't know what's happened. I don't know why they've done that. Obviously, just clearly didn't have a good race at all. One button. So obviously, I assume safety car will be in this lap, as Rayner will look to pace the grid in sector 4 when it gets to that point. And it is why is Rayner retired? Oh, we are actually getting a restart. We are getting a restart. Wow. Of course Nate was saying W. Of course. But I think with what happened, it's a restart is necessary. Obviously now we're just waiting for Lucas, Gazelle and Nate to retire. I assume we're gonna... So we are going to get a lobby bit of a reset. I assume since we did 11 laps, so I assume we're gonna do like how many laps did we do? Let me just check race director. I want to see how many laps we did. Okay, we did about 15, so yeah, we want to set it to about a quarter. Then I am gonna have to actually start the game. Not want to get me out of this. Yep, I am gonna have to start the game. This is great for me. I was just stuck on that screen. Come on, F1. Open up already.
Steady on the way through. Can I go mode 7 on starting it, please? Mode 7?
But love it when make. They've been given it right. They're probably waiting for me anyway to get a little bit. Missing. There's someone missing from some ad. Yeah, someone's missing from this. Who's that guy? Platform. Get gone. So after some technical difficulties, we are going to get this race back underway because we did have a racer who decided they didn't want to race anymore and take out a couple people. So that is unfortunate. So they have been dealt with. So we restarting this race with 9 drivers. Because obviously Lightning would have probably been able to rejoin as well, but Lightning has left the league. So we're gonna get underway for about 20. Obviously it is a 27 lap race normally, but we're over halfway, so it'll be dropped to 13 to finish. Hopefully Rainer did set the weather to wet, because it was still wet when safety car was called. But I don't know, we'll find out in a minute. Obviously the grid will be set for when the safety car first was called out on lap 14, I believe. Safety car was first called out on lap 13, one of the two. So there'll be no qualifying. A restart when it was interrupted. Oh, and we actually have dry. Rainer forgot to set the weather. Rainer forgot to set the weather. Because it was still raining, and I think it was going to be raining for the rest. That is... So we are now having... So, obviously, someone forgot to change the weather, Rainer. So, instead of being wet like it should be, because though some people in the grid were favouring the wet weather, it is now completely dry. Doesn't get dry that fast. So I think that's a little unfair. So should have probably told Rainer before they told everyone to ready up that to make sure it was wet, but unfortunate. I'll have to ball with it now. That is sad for some people if they do favour the wet weather. We'll see. Mission lap is done. Will be 13 laps of racing with these 9 drivers on the grid after someone decided to cause a lot of trouble. That racer has now been banned from the league, and hopefully there'll be shouldn't cause an issue. I just noticed on the grid, CL Fan is in a McLaren and a V-carb sandwich. Probably... not that one. That one. As all the drivers now lining up to the grid for the second time. So all 9 drivers up to the starting gates. So now we just wait Lights coming on. 3, 4, 5 lights are on. And away we go for the restart here at the Italian Grand Prix. Looks like it's a decent getaway for the pole sitter Reina. Looks like Gazelle's had a good start off the line. Oh, a bit of contact there between Gazelle and Lucas. And Coy's has been stuck together with Nate, so both of them into the gravel at the start there. That's unfortunate for both of them. Mona's dropped a few places. CL's fan's gained a place. CL fan is now right all over the back of Lucas in the background there. Like all over the back of it. And then the McLarens are all over the back of each other as well. I assume Mercedes Scuderia will just go straight past. They're also on the medium tire to start with. Same with Mona. Both of them on the medium tire. So CL fan. Lucas is on the soft. Cell's on the medium. Dolph's on softs. And Reina's also on softs. So they'll look to get away early. Let's see what. Actually, let's just this button go down here. Wrong one. So Boys is also on the soft tire. But I wonder if they've picked up wing damage. See. Nope, they don't have wing damage. But does Nate? Nope, Nate doesn't have damage either. But Nate Miles at the back. Obviously, Reina's leading. Then it's Dolph. Gazelle's on the back of Dolph. And same with Coronaro. Oh, as one of the McLarens is off the road again. Looks like it was Mercedes. They've rejoined the track, but like around a teammate, but we're keeping on board with the front four here from Gazelle's perspective. As Reina leads the race, followed by Dolph, then Gazelle, and then Lucas. DRS has been enabled, so the first DRS zone is right here on the way down to Ascari. Looks like Dolph may try and get the move done. Round the outside on Reina, side by side, gets the move done. Up into first, goes to the Aston Martin, past the Ferrari. And looks like Gazelle's like all over the back here of Reina. Obviously, Gazelle is on the soft hard of the compounds, so we'll look to go longer, but this manager keeping up with these soft runners quite well. But now we'll get DRS off the Mercedes, not Mercedes, off the Ferrari. We'll then get DRS off the Aston, and with the overspeed, looks like Reina's going to get the move done into turn 1. Reina back into the lead of this race. Looks like they're locked up a little bit. Still together. Obviously, Lucas is in third. Fans got a bit of a behind them. Got Mona and Coys for company. I assume Coys will try and get through if possible. Coys on the softer rubber. Coys will probably look for when people make mistakes, and there we go. Coys up the inside. Let's move. Mona demoted down to 7th. Looks like Coys will now look to chase on after CL fan. Looked like Mona looked like to try and go for the move back up the inside of Coys there. Also, Coys is on the softer rubber. And CL fan's just messed up Ascari completely off the road. Loses 3 places for that. We've got Mona now right on the back of Coys. May try and do something up the inside. Ooh, there may have been contact, but the McLaren's now swap places as Mercedes Scuderia has gone up and gone to thing, but it looks like Boys is coming into the pits. Is this for wing damage or something then? Or Dolph's gone back into the leader's race. Looks like Gazelle was having to go as well. No, is this just a tactical change for Boys then? Getting in early. So the front four are still all together. Looks like Lucas is going to go down the inside into before the chicane on Gazelle. Lucas up into the podium places. What a move there for the Ferrari man. obviously with Lucas and Gazelle fighting, they have dropped back a little bit from Reina and Dolph. Obviously, Reina will have DRS on Dolph going up to Iscari. So will the other two behind, but I don't think he's going to go for the move. Obviously, Gazelle will start to be doing better on the tyres as the McLarens have swapped places before Iscari. As he got CL Fan behind him. Ooh, Reina looked to like go for a move down the inside of the Parabolica. But they will get the DRS and the overspeed down into turn 1. Oh, but Dov's into the pits. So Reina will get DRS. But will have to still fend off their teammate. But no, Lucas with the overspeed. Ooh, looked to go down the inside but chose against it. We're bumping it all over up and down the curve. So Dov is pits and gonna come out behind Nate in P8. Obviously, the softs are don't last around here. It lasted 3 laps for Coys before they decided to pit off them. Dolph lasted a lap longer, so we're on lap 5 of this race. Oh, sorry, lap 5 of this restarted race. As Fan is the first to pick up 3 seconds for track limits. Also, as well as like all the penalties as well got washed away. So I'm pretty sure before the restart, I think it was CL Fan, Dolph, and Nate all had 3 seconds. Obviously, Nate got multiple speeding penalties. But the top 3 here, all very close together. Obviously, Gazelle will be staying out for a while because Gazelle is on the medium rubber. But he's managed to keeping up with the soft runners quite nicely here. As I assume either Reina or Lucas will be in this lap. It's Reina that's in. So it looks like Gazelle now is also just waltzed past Lucas. They're side by side, they both are. So both of them got DRS. Lucas back into the lead this race. As CL Fan and Reina have both pitted. Reina dropping down the order. We should probably get out ahead of Dolph, maybe just behind. We'll go on board with Dolph as they're coming down the start finish straight. And there's Reina coming out the pits now. So Dolph is ahead of Reina. Boys ahead of CL Fan. So Reina's come out 1.2 seconds behind Dolph there. So undercutting does work best here. As we're going to go back on board the lead pair. As Gazelle will look to get past Lucas here down before Ascari. Go on board as he's already gone past. Lucas down into second. Obviously Lucas will be pitting this lap to get off those soft tyres. As Gazelle's almost pulled out half a second already on the Ferrari. As we've got a very nice helicopter shot here. The Ferrari is catching up, but well, the question is, will the Ferrari stay out an extra lap? I don't think so. As they're coming around the Parabolica. Is the Ferrari in? I don't see it in the background, and yes it is. Obviously, both the McLarens will be promoted to 2 and 3, as neither of them have pitted yet. Obviously, the McLarens are just following each other. On again, DRS past their teammate, up into P2 for the time being. Bumping over the curb a little bit. So the McLarens have pretty much similar pace. Coys again sets new fastest lap of the race. So Lucas is down to P6, and there's Coys right behind him. Coys pit earliest of the rest of them, and Coys is... So Lucas, staying out another lap, has lost 2 whole seconds to their teammate, who's like right on the back of Dolph here for P4. See, Nate and CL Fan are fighting. It's off the road a bit, and has picked up a full 10 seconds for cutting a corner. They must have been going for the overtake, but a little bit deep. Got across the road and picked up 10 seconds. Wants to see here if Reina can get past Dolph down before Ferrari, as Mono's picked up 3 seconds for that limit. Obviously, Gazelle won't be pitting for a little bit. Gazelle probably pitting in the next couple laps. Coys is past Lucas for P6. So Coys and Lucas will probably try to keep DRS swapping to try and catch up to Dov and Reina. Obviously, this is the net lead. Owen is into the pits off the medium rubber. We're going on to the softs. Nate has picked up 3 seconds of penalty. Another 3 seconds. Mona's into the pits. Will probably drop behind Lucas, but will be on a softer rubber. As Lucas has got past Coys there in the background, as Reina does struggle to get past Dolph into turn 1. Lucas has just picked up 3 seconds for track limits. That is unfortunate for the Ferrari man. Obviously, Reina will want to try and get the win of this race, because it'll put him into the lead of the championship if they do. They do have 1 lap fresher tyres than Dolph. See if Reina here can get past Dolph up into a sky. Coys, no, Coys fell back over him. Move past Lucas. I'm so sorry about that, one. I apologise. So Gazelle into the pits, same with Mercedes Scuderia. Obviously, both of them will be on soft. Gazelle will probably be coming out the pits now. Will drop back these full, but we should catch up pretty fast because they are on the softer. There they are as the pits. Could be like just a second behind their team. Boys up into P3, and Reina again couldn't quite put Dolph there to get past. Now Gazelle will be the fastest track, only a second behind them. Obviously, Coys and Lucas have under a second. Seconds now, Dolph. As Gazelle looks to try and catch within a second to get DRS on Lucas. Looks like that was a section point was there, but doesn't look like it. Oh, there, DRS. Reina's close enough this time, but doesn't. Nope, fought against it. Going. Right, but Lucas goes down the inside of court. The place done. Lucas up into the podium place again, ahead of Coys, and now Gazelle is catching right up to the back of them. Obviously, they're on the softer rubber. They'll be going faster than the ones around them. As we'll go back to Reina and see if they will go for the lead this time around on Dolph into turn 1. Do personal best lap. Down into turn 1 with the overspeed, DRS assist. Down the inside, easy does it. And up into first goes the Mercedes, and Coys has got back past Lucas into 3, back into the podium place. Gazelle didn't quite get past. That was a swap in places. Swapping this again, caught up with each other. It's allowing the Alphan and Nate to back up. I think Dolph's made a mistake somewhere, because Dolph's dropped a whole Reina's dropped him by a whole second once he got past. So Dolph has made a mistake somewhere. And also he's made a Boys has not got up at all on Dolph. Because Lucas and Gazelle are trying to. But yeah, Reina has dropped Dolph by 1.4 seconds. Reina's going pretty much gone. If Reina can hold out, this will see Reina into championship lead. Also takes the fastest lap of the race at 1:21.4, as they are 1.5 seconds. Looks like Lucas is going for the move again up into the podium places ahead of Coys, but with the 3-second time penalty have Lucas will drop back behind the V-Cab, so Coys will take P3. Unless Gazelle can get past. Lucas, they've also caught within a second of Dolph, who's now dropped 2 seconds off of Reina. So that is kind of huge. Ferrari looking to catch back up. I think the Ferrari's made a mistake because they've lost 3 tenths. Has made another mistake. The fan picks up. Looks like boys may try to make the move down to Ashari. Around the outside, Lucas the place up into the podium place again goes Coys. One will now look to try and chase down Dove. He needs to get 2 tenths to get DRS, but they've got no battery. It's like they've turned back. Well, they've turned battery off so they can save it. Obviously now Lucas is right on the back of it, right on board with the Ferrari. Still close enough to try and mount a move. And will Gazelle try and mount one? As Lucas goes down to the inside, looks like Gazelle might go around the outside of his teammate as well. Oops, small touch there for the pair, and it looks like, oh, I didn't even notice that. Gazelle actually has wing damage. So I don't know where Gazelle's picked that up. So, and obviously the V-Cabs are side by side again. They have dropped a second off of now back, who's now into the DRS of Dove. Like Gazelle and Boys fighting have dropped 2 seconds now off the back of Lucas. Obviously Gazelle as well has that wing damage. Apparently, don't know where they've picked that wing damage, but they've got. The Coys will be like absolute livid by as Coys gets back past it and has picked up 3 seconds of their own. That is all. Coys. Obviously, Reina it by 2.1 seconds. Their teammate Lucas is catching up off pretty quick. I don't think try and get past this time around. Obviously, Lucas will have 2 lap fresher tyres than Dove. Will they try and mount on a move into the first corner? Not close enough. So Lucas will have to stay behind Dove for another lap. Boys has got past Gazelle. Look to try and pull his team. Like, if Lucas keeps going, he can break DRS 2. Sorry, break that 3 seconds and then just gets a free podium out of it. But yellow flags in sector 1. And we've got one of the McLaren's first. And what's happened there? As CL fans picked up second time penalty. Yellow flags in sector 2. Like Coys is completely spun it and has retired from the race. Oh, Coys has absolute spun it and into the wall. Oh, that's unfortunate for Coys. Lucas is all over the back of Dolby. Into the last corner, the side by side they were. But Dolph keeps second place. Oh, I didn't even notice we're on the last lap. Oh my god. I am slow. Oh no, and the McLaren of Mercedes has crashed into the walls. Now we're gonna be waiting for Nate to finish. So Reino wins. Dove gets second, 2.7 off. Then Lucas in P3. 1/2 seconds off Dolph, obviously with a time penalty. Giselle tried to get back in 3 seconds, but didn't quite get it. Mona gets P5, CL fan 6th, Nate 7th, and then Mercedes Scuderia and Coys round out the last places. But since they both crashed on the last lap, they'll both be given points for this race. So good race. So with that win, I do believe see Reina into the championship league ahead of Rasmus. Reina was only 20 points behind championship, out 6. Reina wins, then Dolph rounds out the podium. Then the rest of the grid is Gazelle, Mona, CL Fan, Nix, Scuderia, and Koi's. Last two crashed. Australia. Next week will be Australia. Tomorrow, back that. Time being, we will